Nathan, thank you. Now to the weekend of gun violence in Little Rock that has city leaders frustrated and people wondering why it's all happening. Police dealing with multiple shootings over 12 hours. One of the victims, a baby, is recovering. A 20-year-old is dead. THV 11's Frederick Price heard from the city's police chief today. He joins us live from police headquarters. Frederick?
Yeah, Rolly, that one-year-old boy was shot outside of a food truck on Asher Avenue. He is expected to be okay tonight. We did catch up with the owner of that food truck who witnessed the shooting. He also says he was just inches away from a stray bullet.
But the stray bullet went through right here, and it ended up coming out. It ended up coming out right here.
Jasper Lee owns a food truck on Asher. He says on Friday night, while he was serving food to customers, he heard gunshots nearby.
I just stood still, and I thank God, and then I ended up running out of the back of the food truck.
Once he came out to see what happened, that's when he noticed one of his customers and a baby were bleeding.
Man, it was something like I never seen before.
LR Police Chief Keith Humphrey confirms that victim was a 1-year-old, but the violence in Little Rock started with a shooting at a busy intersection Friday night. Police say 20-year-old Bradford Bankston was killed in a shooting on University and I-630. Witnesses say 2 men ran into the Raising Cane's restaurant bleeding. The victims in the other weekend shootings are between ages 1 and 24 years old and are expected to be okay.
You can't stop stupid. You can't stop people that have a lack of respect for other people's lives.
Now officers are working to figure out who is responsible. Humphrey tells us that the department believes each shooting, except for the one that happened on Asher Avenue, are connected.
These people are calling themselves gangs. They're calling themselves cliques. So yeah, this targeted, this small population, yes.
That small population of people creating violence in the city, he says, makes up for 1% of those that live in Little Rock. More than 60 rounds of bullets were fired, and Humphrey says the guns used in the shootings were stolen and converted.
We're talking about semi-automatic weapons that have been modified to shoot continuously.
As police work to increase patrols and find more answers, people like Lee can't help but think of the families impacted.
I pray for everybody that's, going through whatever they're going through right now.
And police want to be very clear that the shooting that happened on Interstate 630 and University did not happen at the Raising Cane's restaurant. Of course, if you know anything, please call police. Live in Little Rock, Frederick Price, THV 11 News.